We just collected a gene from Westville and brought it through to Dr. Kerry Eason at Riverside Vet, only to find that the bleeding from the side of the head is actually a pellet. A lead pellet has been shot into the side of this gymnogene's head, and this is the cause of it having fallen from the sky and landing in the people's garden in Westville.
Right, this bird has actually been shot, and we've got an x-ray with the pellet in the head, and there's a definite hole here on the right side of the head. It has been bleeding a lot, so it clearly has hit some nice big blood vessels on the head. So obviously, depending on where the pellets ended up, we'll only know what sort of prognosis there is for the bird.
Has it gone through the ear?
Was it standing up at all?
Mm-mm.
It flew and then soared and then crash landed on their lawn and bashed up against their fence.
It hasn't stood up since then?
No.
It doesn't seem like it.
Okay, this is one of many animals that we're having trouble with pellet shooting. I would hazard a guess that this is most probably someone who owns pigeons or fancy or birds, or is a bird breeder, and that's why they've shot this bird. This is a massive problem. I don't think people even vaguely understand how bad this problem is. This has actually gone right through. There's a little ear, right into the side of the face.
I think it smashed the ear.
Don't be too worried about the ear, but there's other important things here. Okay.
Can you feel the pellet?
What we didn't do, which is a bit silly, is do a VD. We just set up another X-ray plate just to see how far over the midline the pellet's gone. Over the midline, I think the problem here is going to be. The problem here is has it actually hit the spinal cord.
This is absolutely appalling that someone would shoot this stunning bird.
This is actually a bird called a gymnogene, which is a banded harrier hawk. And it's a very interesting bird because it's got double jointed legs, which enable it to stick its legs into holes in trees and take out little hole nesting birds like woodpeckers and little hornbills, and even bats and other little animals that sleep in holes. As I was saying, it's got these double jointed legs that enable it to get into weavers' nests and holes in trees and things like that. And it's actually a harmless bird. Doesn't really do anything other than catch wild birds and the odd bird that's in a cage or an aviary. It shouldn't be in there in the first place. I have to get it back and put it on the gas now to keep it sedated. Now, hopefully with the help of our vet, Dr. Kerry Eason, we'll be able to extract that pellet from the bird, fix the injury, and hopefully the bird will be able to return to the wild again.
This is the stunning gymnogene that was shot with a pellet gun into his head yesterday, and he's been under the care of Dr. Kerry Eason. And look at him now, he's actually standing up.